Because of my injuries, I had to stay in the hospital for a month, and I had to relearn simple everyday functions in life, as well as some things that most people will never need to learn, like having a peg to my stomach to feed myself for 3 months, having a trach in my neck to help me breathe for 3 months. This could happen to anyone, and that's the reality, that this can happen to your loved ones. And we all lose when there are no responsible gun laws. We're all affected regardless if we choose to acknowledge the massive amount of loss of life and lives that are devastated by gun violence. This tragedy would not have happened if the murderer never had access to guns, which Cho obtained far too easily. Cho has proven a calculating patience for his murderous rampage, and I believe if blocked from the gun stores, Cho would have not hesitated to easily gain his weapons from a gun show, where even gang members, the federally convicted, and the mentally ill can easily purchase guns without a background check from private dealers. I still cannot fathom how this couldn't happen here in America, of all places. My family escaped one of the biggest and bloodiest wars that ever occurred in Africa, a 30-year war, to come to this great nation so that their children could have a better future. And I was the first to graduate from high school. I was going to be the first to graduate from college and move on with my life. We never envisioned that I would end up being shot several times and find myself ruthlessly attacked as if I was in a war zone. We are the greatest nation in the world, yet we continue to face school shootings that are rising at an alarming rate. So where's the freedom to go to school without fear that it'll be your last lesson? 30,000 Americans die each year. This is not the freedom that my family has searched for. This is not the American dream. Allowing such rapid loss of life without trying any alternative, any responsible means, without trying to protect our right to exist, is simply un-American. By not closing the gun show loophole, we are only protecting the criminals here. We are not undermining our Second Amendment right to own guns. I personally believe that a proper and thorough background check would have helped prevent the senseless carnage that Cho created on April 16th and would have stopped his careless and nonchalant throwing away of American lives. It's our responsibility and duty as proud Virginians to close the gun show loophole in Virginia, to help save lives here in our great state and in all states that smuggle guns from our state and all across America. Thank you for your time.